Hello, Mr. Pomlet. How are we doing today, sir? Very, very good. Very, very good. So, I ring you today with a quick question. We need to get a striker in. It's a big problem. The new season starts today, and we haven't got a starting striker. I know we've got some players that are on the fringes of being good enough, but we don't have a guaranteed goal scorer. Do you think you can do something to help us? Brilliant, that'd be absolutely amazing, Mr. Pomlet. Thank you so much. Looking forward to the season ahead. Championship again for second season. Maybe you can go for a playoff push. Who knows? Who knows, eh? All the best, sir. Thank you. Season 2 in the Championship. Let's go. Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Walsall FC. We're here now, our 4th season in the job. I mean, we've been absolutely flying through, haven't we, really? First season we won the League 2 title. Second season we went through the playoffs in League 1. Third season we survived the Championship. And here we are for season number 4 now at Walsall FC. It's been a huge achievement so far. And we've been really, really busy this summer, as you can see. We're in August 5th now. Our first league game's about to start. Well, firstly, let's have a look at some transfers. So, to kick things off, we're at the end of last season where we made these 2 free signings. And a loanee, actually. So, firstly, James Taylor came on loan from Rangers for the season. I mean, he looked really good at the time, and we actually put the loan through back in January, ready for next season. I didn't know that was even a thing, honestly, at the time, but we grabbed him in thinking, oh, this guy could be decent for us. Let's do the last season as well, by the way. Obviously, he came through this season. If he'll be in the first team, I'm not fully sure yet. I mean, there's enough good stats there to say, yeah, he's going to be good enough. The concentration's a bit too poor for me, though, really. But beside that, everything else is all right. Probably around the first team, most likely, because we haven't got a striker yet. Welcome, James Taylor, 18-year-old Scottish lad. In he comes. Next up, Connor Turner, released from Spurs. Loan him out for the season, though. Straight out to Bertrand. I mean, he ain't good enough for the first team yet. 18 years of age. He looks very good. There's a lot of good stats here, but he ain't good enough for the first team just yet. So he has gone out on Bertrand for the season. I think Bertrand in League 2 at this point. Yeah, League 2. So he's under Bertrand for the season. Welcome, Connor. Out the door he goes again. We'll see you in a year's time and hopefully develop nicely for us. The next one, Tom Stansfield. Came in from Chelsea on a free transfer. Another young centre-back as well this time round. 6-foot centre-back. He's got some okay little stats here. It mentals really drew me in though. The bravery, positioning, work rate, some great stats there. The aggression is always a bit worrying, 17. Always a bit of a worry. But fingers crossed, he can do a job for us in the future. Not one that's been playing right now. There's already interest to loan him out already. York want him. We might loan him out. We're not 100% sure yet. We're going to see what happens. Welcome in, Tom. So that was 3 we made last season. So surely you're thinking, we can't do much more, surely, going into the new season. I mean, yeah, it did, basically. So first off, Brandon Moore comes on loan from Liverpool. Midfielder, he looks really good. Look at those mentals, absolutely insane. Even the physicals, look at all them high physicals there. 6'5" as well. An absolute beast in midfield. He comes in to... He's probably that holding role, more as a CDM most likely for us. I mean, tackling 15, passing 13, marking 12. He's massive. We can get that heading up as well. I mean, he's got heading 9 at the minute. Imagine being 6'5" and you can't head a ball properly. But we'll work on that. Welcome in Brandon. Going to be our CDM for the season, most likely starting. We'll see how he gets on though at the start of the season. Next up, Ecaposo. You might remember this guy. He has been around the past sort of thing at other clubs. Man City mainly, I think he was at before. But in comes Eka. Free transfer as well. So always a win-win, getting a freebie on the go. We don't know how he's going to get on yet, but for 2.4k, we've found an emergency backup. I don't know how he's going to do for us, if we get the game time or not. But, I mean, we thought we'd give him a go. 2-year deal, 2.4k. It isn't too bad for a Championship club playing that sort of money. We can definitely afford it. We'll see if he develops or not. In comes Ecaposo, a bit of Spanish flair in the midfield, why not? Ryan Inye, the former Crystal Palace man, comes on a free transfer as well. This is one I didn't really expect to get, honestly. When I saw he was available, I thought he's a good experienced defender. He's a Premier League experience, Championship experience. Ideal, just get him through the door. Again, the aggression again is quite high, but again, a tall centre back who can head a ball. That's what you want to get from set pieces. He can head a ball, which is great to see. Jump and reach 17 as well. I mean, there's your target man for corners. He's your target man for corners, lads. For when he plays, obviously, of course. Jackson Conway, 21-year-old American, came on loan. What's that, on loan? He came on loan. We signed him on a free transfer and then we loaned him out. That's what I meant to say. Out on loan to Oxford for the season. We're going to see how he develops. But I mean, these look really good. This bit doesn't so much. But he's fast and he can score goals. It's always a win-win. So I thought we'll give him a season out on loan first. See how he does in England. And if he does a business, then great. Next season we'll have him in the first team. We'll see how he gets on. Jackson Conway, the American, comes in. This is the good one. Matty Longstaff comes on loan from Crystal Palace. I don't know what happened with him at Newcastle, but somehow Palace have signed him and said, actually, no, we don't need him. We don't need him, sir. Matty Longstaff joins Walsall on loan for the season. I mean, this is our box-to-box for the season in midfield. Look at those stats. Mentals are absolutely incredible. That high work rate, the teamwork, that's just perfect for my box-to-box I want to play this season. So in he comes, Matty Longstaff, probably the biggest signing in the summer. Probably the biggest one. Absolute great if we can get him on loan. Dylan Hoggard. Okay, so this is another free transfer attacking winger type player who's came in. Dutch lad. Looks fairly good. Potential's there. I mean, he's fast. He can shoot. He can run with the ball. We're going to see how he gets on. He probably won't be a starter. He's very much, just like I said, he's down as a squad player for a reason. He's one for the future at the moment. We're going to see how he develops, though. At 5'6", we're not expecting a lot from him towards set pieces and stuff, but someone you can pass the ball into and you can run past people, or just on that last man and make them runs. In comes Dylan for that. Perfect. Perfect. So, we did actually get a striker on loan for the season, which is meant to be our go-to guy, but I'm still not 100% convinced yet. Let's have a look at him. Welcome, Devencio Pinas from Porto on loan for the season. I mean, looking at that on paper, it looks good, but I don't know if he's good enough to play in the Championship yet. Let me know your thoughts, what you think. But, I mean, he has a good scoring record and stuff from what we looked at prior to signing him. And on loan for the season, he ain't cost us any money, so I thought we'd give it a go. I hope for the best of it. But I think they're trying to make him much more of a winger, where I want to see him here. Yeah. We're going to see how he gets on, basically. Pinas comes in. So, that's as you can see, they got a wide player slash striker there, another one there. So, I mean, you can see a bit of a theme here. We're trying to find that wide, well, not that wide man, but that striker. And we still haven't really found one that, but like, he's the guy to go to this season. So, next up, Jordan Stevens comes in. Nice little cheap transfer, to be fair. A good winger. You can play a lot of other positions as well, which is good. You can play that CM role, you can play cam, you can play out wide. I mean, he's probably going to play on this right wing most likely for us this season. But he's a good overall player, like Championship player. He's very, very good. Very, very good indeed. I mean, he didn't cost much, 235k. Our most expensive signing, you can see here, the rest have been loans and free transfers. Our most expensive signing so far this season. Jordan Stevens comes in from Bertrand. Next up, Niels Nkunku comes in on loan for the season from Everton. I mean, we need a better left back so badly. And this guy has it all for left back, man. Absolute beast. He's rapid. He can kind of cross. He can dribble. He can pass. I mean, he's better than what we got. So, on to the last and final one. Joe Adams comes from Swansea. 195k for the midfielder. I mean, it's another wide man again. We're trying to stick with this young wide players who have got a bit about them. Okay, he's not massively fast. He ain't got massive. Everything ain't. It's not feeling like amazing. He's more one for the future again, but probably on the first team now. Like, he's at that level already where he's better than what we got. But yeah, we've fought under 21 caps already and 1 goal for Wales. I mean, you see the likes of Dan James and stuff who are like these fast wingers. Okay, this guy isn't the fastest, but he can do that same sort of job. Get the ball to him, run at people, get some goals. I mean, we'll see how he gets on. I'm not expecting to light the world on fire at 22 and some of these stats not being amazing, but a fair cheap transfer for someone who can get involved. Joe Adams is the one. In terms of outgoings, obviously you can't really see behind my camera. I can see a few names here, sort of thing. There's been nothing substantial really. Callum Cook and Mollet went. that's the one that made the most money, just over 100 grand on him. Besides that, it's a lot of loanees, but just loan people out mainly. A lot of the ones you've seen who came in here on free transfers have loaned back out again. Callum Gribben we got rid of as well. I mean, he wasn't very good, basically. Leighton Fitzpatrick, again, another youngster of ours we've loaned out for this season. Looks decent. The likes of Omar Johns, who've seen in the past from our youth intake. Again, stuff about him, but he's not ready for that first team action yet. But on to first team action. Let's get to the team for today and play our first game of the season. So, on to today's team. This is how we're going to line up. Our first game, we're away against MK Dons as well. So, a massive game to start the season with. 3 points away from home would be a great start for us. You can see in net, Sanchez back in goal again. The big man Sanchez in net. Norman, Baptiste, Ballard and Kunku at the back. And Kunku making his debut today as well. Ballard, who came in last season, had a great first season. Baptiste back on loan from West Ham again. Perfect. The new boy, Brendan Moore on loan from Liverpool, playing at CDM role with Matty Longstaff in that box-to-box and Klukas alongside him in that Mazzala. McDonald on the right, Adams on the left, Pinas up front. A lot of new faces in this team. Let's hope they can click together today. First game of the season. You can see we've maxed out our loans again. 5 loanees we have in our match squad. There's 5 there. And even then, we've got Taylor sitting there as well as another loanee. So, if we do need another striker, ideally not another loanee. Because realistically, we've got no room for no more loanees. It means dropping someone else on this squad and get out of the team to bring one in. So, trying to find a striker is going to be very important. I mean, we're on the verge of selling Josh Gordon, hopefully. The only loan bids in so far for him, but there's options to buy in there. So, long-term wise, we make some money out of him. But in terms of actually right now, I mean, we've got no money to really spend on a striker. So, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. We've got a few things floating around, but you'll see coming next episode if we actually got someone in. But let's get to today's game and take 3 points away from MK Dons. So, here we go then. First game of the season. Second season in the Championship. Huge game away at MK Dons. I'm expecting to get 3 points ideally from this. I want to push on this season and aim for top half of the table, but it's going to be a hard ask. We've improved the squad massively. I think there's enough there to avoid relegation easily this season. It says that we'll see the goal straight away. I mean, probably worried about that. Probably should be worried about that. If Jackson gets the ball now. Isamu, Mali, Coulson on his left-hand side now. I mean, okay, Lions have had the better start here. Stewart, oh, jeez. Close enough. Soriana finds Coulson. Ball into the box, cleared out. Bates gets the ball now for MK Dons. Dons looking the better team so far. It's open 10 minutes here. Massey finds the ball. O'Hara, big ball across. Headed clear by Norman. Only as far as Jackson. He goes all the way back now. The keeper. Huge ball forward. Longstaff wins it though. Adams. Finds McDonald. Where's McDonald? Oh, straight at the keeper though. The poor effort from him really. He's got to be passing there. He's got to be passing. Klukas now. Big free kick into the box. Straight into the keeper's arms though. Where are the runners? Where are those runners? We've just got a 6'5" midfielder who should get on the end of them balls. Massey. Longstaff with the win. I mean, Longstaff could play in the Premier League. Surely you'd imagine. It's Pinas gets the ball now. He's driving forward. Loses that possession. Finds Klukas. Longstaff. I mean, poor from him, but second chance. More Longstaff. What a ball from Moore here, the Liverpool boy. And Kunku linking up with the other Merseyside. That's Longstaff. That's a good save. The two Merseysides linking up then. Some good play from Kunku. Linking up with Moore there. Liverpool and Everton boys linking together. Klukas, ball into the box. Cleared out as the highlight ends. Throwing that on the edge of the MK Dons box. Massey finds Mali. Sumo. Ball cleared. Moore wins that. He's 6'5". He's got to be winning those all day long, doesn't he? And Kunku now. Still driving forward here. Back up to Longstaff. Got to find his next pass though, surely here. It's Adams and Kunku. Ball to the box. Klukas. Oh. Defended well by the Dons here as they look the counter away on us. Throwing for Walsall. Norman. He finds McDonald. Norman McDonald has been at the club since we took over in League 2. The fact that they're playing in the Championship for a second season is absolutely unreal because they're Elite 2 players when we first joined the club. Mental stuff, really. Absolutely mental. I mean, a bit of a fight there. Adams loses out the ball. Massey gets the ball now. Clears it forward. Stewart. Adams picks it up again now on the left-hand side. Driving inside though now. He finds more into Klukas. Pinas. Ball to McDonald. McDonald! Where's McDonald? Gets the opener for Walsall again this season. This guy, we've been in the job 4 years now. And with McDonald's been a part of this team the entire time, he had a season where he didn't play much, but he's came back in since being in the Championship and been one of our go-to guys in this right-hand side. And my God, what a goal from him. 1-0 Walsall in the first half hour. Jackson now finds Bayliss. Sumo, big ball through. Colson's through, and what a save from Sanchez. I mean, Sanchez was an absolute bargain last season getting him in. Absolutely worth every penny we're paying him. On a decent wage, absolutely worth it. Enola, Bayliss, can't find Stewart as Moore gets it cleared. Baptiste, into Moore. Baptiste now, big ball forward. Finds Adams. Klukas now can drive. Doesn't he? Finds Moore instead. Pinas heads it to McDonald. Shame he loses that there as Norman gets the ball there instead. Then McDonald swings into the box now. Pinas, Klukas. Still balls on possession here. As Norman loses that, it's going to be a frame for Walsall right on the edge of the Headlands box. Nothing comes of it though. No highlight from that. That's fine. It's fine. We don't want to see it anyway. I mean, it's half time anyway. Any second now. We'll take that. Longstaff gets the ball now. He plays it inside to find Moore. Moore's not really good so far. He plays some decent passes around. It's Pinas. Oh, he's done it on his debut. Devencia Pinsas. Pinas. Can't say his name right. Try and put a nice bit of flair on it to try and say it properly. What a ball from Moore, by the way, here. Absolutely class. And Kunku swings it in. Klukas heads it. And Pinas dives in there. Gets a touch. MK Dons 0. Walsall 2. Right, the second half starts now. I mean, a very good first half on Walsall for starters. I know we said prior at Pinas. I'm not too sure about him playing as our first team striker this season. Maybe look for someone else. But, I mean, he's had a good first half, to be honest. I'm really impressed with the likes of Moore and that CDM role as well. Adams looked really good on this left-hand side as well. I mean, the new boys have been very impressive so far this game. I know it's in the MK Dons. We had much bigger tests this season. But it's a very good start from the lads. Marley now. Sorry, no, just swinging into the box. As Sanchez collects it with ease. Where's he going to put this now? Go short for Baptiste. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a third goal right now, really. Say nah, I know it's not happening now. As soon as I say that, we can see the goal. Sumo, Ahora. Stewart flicks it on, and Sanchez again gets it up with ease. Absolute ease. Sanchez just said, yeah, just did all day. Easy as you like. Ballard, Adams, Longstaff, Pinas. Options, Klukas, McDonald. Find the right pass here. Got on for another goal. It's Klukas gets the ball now. Travelling into the box and back out again. Swings into box. Pinas, and again, McDonald. He's done it. I don't believe this. McDonald, the League 2 boy McDonald, is now in the Championship and he's currently going to be top goal scorer in the league. Absolutely unreal scenes here. Great bit of play from Pinas, by the way. Plays it back to McDonald. McDonald just taps it the other side to goal. No chance for the keeper. 3-0 Walsall. A horror with the free kick. Stewart heads it on. And Kunku gets it though. Into Sanchez now. Walsall again. Oh, Baptiste. Back heels and everything. 3-0 up and we're doing back heels. Who are we? Who are we? And Kunku. Ballard, big ball forward. Pinas heads it down. Back to Moore. 6'5" more. Baptiste. Pinas heads it down. Klukas. Pinas. I mean, Pinas is looking like a good creative player, really. He's getting a lot of chances and knocking on other players. Not what I expected to have someone from a pressing forward type role, but I mean, he's doing it really well. And is he, oh, better say, is he through to get a second? And he isn't. It's a very good save. So, last 20 minutes now, we're going for 2 changes here. We've actually brought Kinsella off that CDM role for a little bit. Give him more a break. His first game at the club. He's looked really good, to be fair. So, we're giving him a bit of a rest now for the last 20 minutes of this game. We're 3-0 up, so it can be done. Hoggard comes on up front as well. We need to say a little more of a winger. Is Todd Kane puts it straight in Sanchez's arms nice and easily. We need to say a little more of like a winger, this geezer, but you know what? They're 3-0 up. What's the worst that can happen? Put him up front, see how he does. See how he gets on. Lucas with a free kick, straight into Hadley. Hadkey? Hadkey? Oh, I don't know why I even tried to pronounce his name. Why even bother? There's a corner now. FMK Dons. Jackson's through and... Was it over the line? Surely not. Ball comes swinging in here. Jackson heads it. I mean, Unkunku's stood behind the line. Why is he behind the line? Well, the clean sheet is gone because Unkunku can't stand behind the line or stand in front of the line even. Adams gets the ball now. in the box. Clucas, and oh my day, he's gone the other end of the pitch to make it 4-1 Walsall. I mean, we just conceded the goal 30 seconds ago. 30 seconds later, McDonald swings it across to Adams. He runs and runs here, loads of room here. Finds a great ball to the box of Clucas. Little dink there, sweet little dink. Lovely little header there, padded header you could call it. Into the bottom corner. 4-1 Walsall. Kane now, he finds Loftus. Back to Kane now. I mean, it's 4-1. This is better than we ever hoped for, honestly. Not gonna lie. Clucas. Odgeworth, is that a go? Oh, it wasn't bad from distance, really. I thought he'd run a bit more with that ball, to be honest, but we'll definitely take that, man. Not a bad effort from the newbie. Clucas now with a free kick late on. Ballard. What? I swear that went in. If you're watching this, I'd watch that back because I'm going to be after this. I swear that was over the line. I guess we'll never know unless we watch it back and then we'll know ourselves. But I mean, a 4-1 victory, huge result for Walsall, absolutely massive in the scheme of things right now. What a way to start the season. Clucas with an 8.4, McDonald with an 8.2. Absolute scenes for Walsall. 4-1 victory. Amazing, absolutely amazing. But for now, that's going to be it. Next episode, we're going to have the transfer window completely closed by then, so we'll see if any more ins and outs happen. But again, thank you for watching again. If you're enjoying the series, as always, like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.